Hey guys, this is Kawaii Life Antonio here, and well, I always wanted to do a schedule review on Gulli Girl. So, Gulli Girl is Gulli in Russia. It used to be called Gulli up until the 2010s, specifically 2016, where it got rebranded as Gulli Girl, mostly becoming a female-aimed focused network. However, this channel does not really have all of them being female-focused. Many of them are gender-neutral or non-gendered. For example, Zig and Sharko, which I might as well start off with the schedule. But, yeah. To start up, Zig and Sharko, and then you get Barbie Vlog, which is just a few minutes, and then the sisters. I honestly think that it needs an English dub. There were like 2 episodes, but that was it. Despite being part of Jetpack as a distributing the series, it never got an English dub. And yet, it is on Sorpresa in the US, the Hispanic Kids Network. Yeah, that's crazy. After the sisters, you get Daddy's Ours, which is supposedly Living with Dad. This was based on a book series, and it is a recent series. For what I've heard, it was planned to be in 2022, but it actually premiered in 2023. It is a new addition to the network, and it doesn't have an English dub yet. Maybe in the future, I could see it having an English dub to have its own YouTube channel, if possible. I mean, if the sisters can't get one, who knows if Living with Dad will ever get one. But I want to get my hopes up. It may be possible. Alright, after that is The Ranch, which is from Zodiac Media, aka formerly known as Marathon Media, which is pretty surprising. And The Winx Club. I do know that Gulli Girl has its focus with Winx and Barbie. Speaking of Barbie, you get that, and then the sisters. And after the sisters, you get Living with Dad. After that, The Garfield Show. Again, not all of them are female-aimed series. The Garfield Show is not female-aimed at all. It's just The Garfield Show. For the love of goodness. Gulli Girl aired Sonic Boom. So that also might explain it. It's kind of like a mix between Gulli Girl and Gulli itself. And then Boy Girl Mouse Cheese, which also isn't female aimed. It's also its own thing. And that right here is quite something that they still aired a series. And then Lolly Rock. Okay, I don't think Gulli Girl actually aired Lolly Rock before. It was on Carousel. And then I think it got moved to Gulli Girl, probably for reruns. Probably because of the upcoming 3rd season. This is a new addition to Gulli Girl. Now, a little problem I have with Gulli Girl is something that I'll get to later on. And then you get The Ranch, and then you get the sisters, and then you get Living with Dad, and then you get Barbie, Life in the Dream House, hilarious series. And then Mako Mermaids, which is, they have live action shows. I heard that they also aired Kelly's Mashup and H2O. Oh wait. Garfield Show, Polly Pocket, subtitles available. That doesn't mean that it's subtitled only. I think it's actually dubbed in Russian there. It's just that it has an availability for Polly Pocket. And they have the Season 3. So they have the soft reboot seasons, in my opinion. And to end it off, Enchantables. So, not a bad lineup so far. Let's see what it will. I wonder how it will go on the next day. Okay, here's the next day. You start up with Zig and Sharko, and then it's the sisters, and then I guess you don't have Barbie vlog this time, and then living with Dad, and then you get the Garfield show. Okay, a little different. A little different there. Okay, not really. Then the ranch, and then Winx Club, and then Barbie vlog just airs there, and then Zig and Sharko again. Okay, I see what they're going there. And then the sisters, and then living with Dad. And then after that is the Garfield show again. And then the ranch. And then Winx, Barbie, sisters, living with Dad, Garfield show again. And then Boy, Girl, Dog, Cat, Mouse, Cheese. And then Lolly Rock. And then the ranch. And then the sisters. And then living with Dad, and then Barbie Life in the Dream House. Not that much different. Mako Mermaids, aka supposedly H2O. I kind of get confused if it's Mako Mermaids or H2O. I just honestly don't know if they're the same or not. Then the ranch, and then the Garfield show, and then Polly Pockets. And then Enchantables. So, about the same with some differences like Zig and Sharko and having a bit more Garfield show. I might as well check out what the next day has in store. Okay, Zig and Sharko, and then the sisters. Yep, same old, same old. Then living with Dad. And then the Garfield show. And then the ranch, Winx, Barbie, Zig, and Sharko. They used to air totally Spies, but they don't air that anymore. They also don't air Harajuku anymore, as they only aired seasons 1 and 2. Not a surprise, because Poland was the only country that managed to air season 3 fully. That wasn't Australia. And then the Garfield show, and then the ranch, and then Winx, Barbie, sisters, living with Dad, Garfield show, Boy, Girl, Dog, Cat, Mouse, Cheese, and then Lolly Rock, the ranch, the sisters, Daddy's Girls, aka Living with Dad, Barbie Life in the Dream House, Mako Mermaids, supposedly 3 time slots for it, The Ranch, Garfield Show, Polly Pockets, and Enchantables to close it off. Not that much difference. Not that different there on Gulli Girl. Okay, let's go to a Saturday. Starting off with Zig and Sharko again, and then the sisters. Not that much of a difference, and then living with Dad. After living with Dad is the Garfield show. After the Garfield show, the ranch, and then Winx Club, Barbie, and then Zig and Sharko. And then the sisters. And after that, living with Dad. And after that, Barbie, Life in the Dream House, and then Lolly Rock. Then H2O. Oh, they are different in a way. Mako Mermaids and H2O were different shows. Finally, something different. Then Barbie, then the sisters, living with Dad, Winx, and then Mako Mermaids, and then Barbie, Life in the Dream House, Ranch, the sisters, living with Dad, Barbie's Life in the Dream House, Mako Mermaids. They have so much on a Saturday. The Ranch, the Garfield show, Polly Pocket, and finally Enchantables to close it off. Okay, so Saturday, I guess it has its focus with live action content. I might as well see what Sunday has in store. Okay, Sunday. Zig and Sharko. And then after that, of course, it's the sisters. And then after that, it's Living with Dad. And then Barbie, Life in a Dream House. Okay, and then Lolly Rock. Okay, something different. Okay, H2O. After Lolly Rock, and then Zig and Sharko. And then after Zig and Sharko, it's the sisters. After that is Living with Dad. They really have been airing the series to promote it well. Barbie Life in the Dream House again. Lolly Rock again. H2O again. Barbie Friends Forever. Then the sisters. And then Living with Dad. Winx. Mako Mermaids. Barbie afterwards. And then the ranch. The sisters. Living with Dad. Barbie Life in the Dream House. Mako Mermaids. The ranch. Garfield Show. Polly Pocket, and then Enchantables close it off. Alright, Sunday is actually very impressive because there are some many changes going on Sunday. Lolly Rock in the morning, H2O in the morning, minimal amounts of Garfield Show. I like it. I like it. In fact, it's time we check out the last day. So here we go. Okay. The last day. Of course, it's going to start off with Zig and Sharko. And then after that, it's the sisters. And of course, after that is Living with Dad. And then after that is Barbie Life in the Dream House. And then Lolly Rock. And then H2O. Then Zig and Sharko. And wait a minute. And then Enchantables? Okay, I thought it was going to be at the tail end as always, but it's going to be at the morning on Monday. Okay, and then the sisters, Living with Dad, and then after that is the Garfield Show. After the Garfield Show is Ranch, Winx Club, Barbie, Friends Forever, the sisters, Living with Dad, the Garfield Show again, not that surprise, and then Boy Girl Dog Cat Mouse Cheese, Lolly Rock, and then the ranch, the sisters, Living with Dad, Barbie, Life in a Dream House, Mako Mermaids, the ranch, Garfield Show, Polly Pocket, and let me guess, Enchantimals. Yep. Okay, so Monday there's some changes here and there. I thought Gulli Girl was gonna have the same exact lineup every single day, which might be a bit repetitive, but no. There are some minor differences here and there in some days, especially during the weekends. In fact, I might as well see what their show list is. Okay, so this is their show list, and apparently many of them are just Barbie movies. They are just Barbie movies, and they just say that they are just shows. Alright, Gulli Girl, you do you, I guess. And then you get the Garfield Show. Wow, Garfield just kind of looks creepy in that. And then you get Lego Friends. I don't think they are Lego Friends recently. And with Lolly Rock, it's just, I think it must be something to do with season 2? From what I've seen, it's season 1, but I won't be surprised if they get season 2 as well. And then you get Just That Magic. And then Enchantable Specials, and I think it was called Leo the Blue Dolphin. And that's it. Yeah, they got rid of Littlest Pet Shop, they got rid of Totally Spies, they got rid of Sonic Boom, and they got rid of Cuckoo Harajuku. It's just these shows and nothing else. Even though many of them don't count as shows. Many of them are just movies of Barbie. So I guess that is what Gulli Girl is doing here. Anyway, guys, what are your thoughts on this? You think Gulli Girl is doing a bit decently there? However, for what I am seeing, the Living with Dad poster is actually based on the book. But then again, so is the showing on the schedule. It doesn't show on the actual show, but the book that the show was based on. I like that. I kind of like that. Maybe there might be some updates here and there. Anyway, guys, this is Kawaii Life Antonio, signing off. Peace.